Smith has done a nice job keeping that track position. I'm looking at the pylon, running 7th. Zilich in 9th still. For a year that's everything's gone wrong, he's trying to make the most of a run that has been good all weekend long. Noah Gregson up class of 13th.
God, falling off a lot. Look at him.
A little bit of a mix.
Oh, second the last lap and a half.
Josh Berry is continuing to attack in 71.
A little further back in the order, and we'll keep an eye on him as this stage progresses. The guy who had a really rough day yesterday, and that is Brad Keselowski in the 6th. Crashed in qualifying after his first lap, which was a really impressive first lap, by the way. And the team at RFK worked overtime and overnight to get that car fixed. Didn't go to a backup car, repaired what needed to be repaired. And Brad has worked his way up to, was in 19th, he just got overtaken by Bubba Wallace. He's in 20th now, but Keselowski's made up some nice positions. Let's see how the race works out for him. Just got overtaken, now Bubba Wallace goes past to one of his teammates and his employees, and Ryan Preece, who's ahead of the boss. And there's Bubba. Bubba said on the radio after that pit lane speeding violation, hey, we passed them all once, we can do it again. And Jeff, he is.
Yeah, really fast race car today. Big Bubba Wallace, he's picked up 9 spots. He's driven up to 18th. Let's compare that to Chase Elliott. Remember, he had that bad pit stop, and he is still mired back in 26. So Chase Elliott's not able to move forward. Bubba Wallace is. You don't expect to see a pit stop like that from this 9 team. They have the best pit stop, best pit crew on pit road. And that just happens. It's competition. They're trying to have the fastest stop possible, and just cost them a ton of track position. He cannot seem to get it back yet.
Little head scratcher for the 2 of Austin Cindric. Had a decent qualifying, was at the front of the field early on, and then he finds himself now back in 25th position.
And he was not very confident this morning when I spoke to him. He was a little bit nervous about today. And he's keeping his eye on those points. He is, when we came in this race, 16th, the last guy in the chase. He cannot have a lot of bad days.
Let's take a look at the Xfinity fastest laps of the race so far, with more than 100 laps down stage 2, 36 to go. And out in front, Christopher Bell looking good. He doesn't want to finish second for a 7th time. He wants to win in this season.
Trevor, when I look at the leaders and the 20 specifically, nice gap. I don't think you can move back in traffic.
No, I totally agree, Steve. And the name of the game has been adaptability. You watched Ryan Blaney catch traffic earlier in the race and get stalled for 3 or 4 laps behind some of those guys. You just watched Christopher Bell have to work on the 41 for 3 or 4 laps again. That's because his preferred groove has moved up higher and higher. As you see him flirting with the very top of that patch now, he's moved that up significantly over the last 15 laps or so, maybe the highest on the track. The risk there, though, Steve, is right at the exit of 2. Look how high he is. He's right at the edge of those marbles. If he goes any higher, he could get in trouble.
Yeah, you don't want to jump the cushion. It can go from really good to really bad in about, 10 inches of racetrack.
Trevor, great contribution today. Thanks for that unique ride and perspective inside the pace car. Great stuff, mate.
It's been fun, guys. If you leave me in here any longer, I might have to go find a ride at 35 years old.
15 to go in stage 2. We've just been talking with Kim about Ross Chastain, and look at him here hassling Denny Hamlin. Car on that traditional strategy. He goes side by side with Chase Briscoe, fighting for 2nd place with 12 to go in this 2nd stage.
This 22 car is fascinating to me. You know, a month ago, we're like, where's Joey Logano? Where's the 22 car? What is their problem? And all of a sudden, Steve, they have gotten lit up.
So this is a real question that I don't have an answer for. Have they improved, or have we moved to tracks that they were going to run well at anyway? And I'm not trying to. I don't know. I mean, Noah Brooksboro has been his playground. He has been outstanding there. This is more impressive to me than even the dominant run of North Brooksboro, just because I guess, Marty, I don't know if I had the 22 being this good here as well, but he is proving that Team Penske and short tracks is a great mix.
I'll say this, hanging around the 22 team, I don't think they ever really lost their confidence. See Ross Chastain trying to get a spot there on Chase Briscoe for third, that they could potentially be in the chase. You talk about North Wilkesboro, but what I go to, Jeff, is looking at races like Chicago. That's where the 22 has really struggled this year. Mile-and-a-half track, but they got much better at the end of that race. Indianapolis, they wound up finishing third in that race. And we know the next 2 weeks for Joey Logano and the 22 team. Richmond, New Hampshire, as you ride on board with the Hunt Brothers Pizza on board, they will be one of the cars to beat.